General Motors, New York Stock Exchange GM, says that its upcoming all-new 2019 Chevrolet Silverado will be offered with an option unique among full-size American pickups, a four-cylinder engine. To be clear, this four-cylinder isn't the usual econobox motor.It is an all-new, big turbocharged gasoline engine that incorporates GM's latest power and efficiency maximizing technologies. But still, putting a four-banger in a full-size pickup sounds like something GM might have tried back in, say, 1979, when Detroit was trying desperately to compete with fuel-efficient imports. Does GM really think that truck buyers in 2018 will go for four cylinders? Taking a page from Ford's playbook, here's one word that explains why GM thinks they might: EcoBoost. EcoBoost is archrival Ford Motor Company's New York Stock Exchange F trademark for its line of turbocharged engines. Most truck fans know that the 2.7-liter and 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost engines have become popular options on Ford's F-150 pickup. But it wasn't always so. Back in 2011, when Ford first added an EcoBoost V6 as an option on the F-150, the idea seemed nearly outrageous. At the time, aside from low-cost entry-level models, nearly all full-size American pickups were sold with V8 engines. Ford's EcoBoost engines did a lot to change the .Truck buyers who chose them got horsepower and torque comparable to a traditional V8 with improved fuel economy. Once the engines proved durable, they became widely accepted, and Ford added a second EcoBoost option in 2015. Today, about 72% of F-150s are ordered with one of the two EcoBoost V6s, according to a Ford spokesperson. I think GM is taking a page from Ford's playbook with its new four-cylinder. GM's new four-cylinder was designed for trucks. GM said that its new four-cylinder will replace the 4.3-liter V6 it offers on the mass-market LT version of the current Silverado. The new engine, developed specifically for trucks, is a 2.7-liter unit that makes 310 horsepower and a hearty 348 foot-pounds of torque, considerably more than the 3-liter V6. And it's no slug. GM said that a 2019 Silverado with a 2.7-liter four-cylinder will go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 7 seconds. The total package will weigh 380 pounds less than the current Silverado with a 4.3-liter V6. And it will have payload and towing capabilities comparable to the V6 entry-level versions of the F-150 and Fiat Chrysler automobiles, New York Stock Exchange FCAU, Ram 1500, GM said. In other words, GM is saying that the new 2.7-liter four-cylinder will have all the capabilities of a V6, but with better fuel economy. Doesn't that sound familiar? And of course, V8s will still be optional. GM said that the 2.7-liter four-cylinder will be standard on LT and RST versions of the all-new Silverado. GM will offer updated versions of its 5.3-liter and 6.2-liter V8s as options, along with an all-new diesel engine that will debut next year. But the 2.7 isn't replacing the old 4.3-liter V6 entirely.At, least at first. GM will continue to offer the old 4.3-liter V6 on the most basic Silverado trims, the ones most often sold to fleet customers. That may be about costs. The V6 is probably less expensive to produce, and it might also be to assuage possible concerns among fleet buyers about the reliability and longevity of an all-new turbocharged engine. But I suspect that, if the new 2.7-liter engine proves to be reliable, it'll become the default for fleet buyers as well. And don't be surprised if GM offers it in the upcoming all-new version of its big truck-based Chevrolet Tahoe SUV as well. Long story short, as long as the new engine proves durable, it'll sell fine, and it should help keep GM's big gasoline-powered pickups and SUVs rolling off of production lines for a while longer. Investing geniuses David and Tom Gardner just released their best stocks to buy now, and it could pay to listen. Especially when you consider their average stock pick is up 350% versus a mere 79% for the S&P 500. They just shared what they think are the 10 best stocks for investors to buy right now to members inside their service. Motley fooled stock advisor, and General Motors wasn't one of them. That's right, they think these 10 stocks are even better buys.